video. My name's Destiny, and tonight, or today, whatever time it is, we're going to do the books that I wanted to read that came out in September. I was hoping to do a September's release video. It's a little too late, so here we are. Yes, I'm filming this because I absolutely am in love with my hair. It makes me happy. So, let's talk about the books that came out on the 5th of September. The first one is Library of Shadows. This one is a ghost, a petty theft, and a girl walking in her father's footsteps, about to be expelled from her prep school like he was, and all the secrets she finds out from there. The next one is Sleepless, and Memoir of Insomnia. This is written by someone who has suffered from insomnia for 20 years. Honestly, I want to read this one because I'm curious about what that feels like. Insomnia is not something I suffer from. I've had teachers in my life and other people I've cared about in my life that suffered from insomnia. Even though they're not a part of my life anymore, that's something I've always tried to understand and something I'm very interested in. So I would like to read that one. The next one I am so ridiculously excited for, and I might actually physically read it. If you know me, I don't usually read this author physically. I listen to every book I've ever read by them, and that is Holly by Stephen King. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I have it on reserve from the library. It's not due back till the 1st of October, so somebody already has it, and it's not due back to the 1st of October, which is fine. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. This follows Holly. Holly is Gibney is her last name. I'm looking at my notes. Holly Gibney. She plays a part in Mr. Mercedes, and that's where we first meet her. She is part of the trilogy. Detective Hodges ends up... I'm trying to explain who Holly is without spoiling the series. So, Detective Hodges is trying to hunt down a mass murderer that he did not catch while he was a detective. He is now retired. And the mass murderer used a Mercedes to mow down a parking lot full of people who are job hunting. And Holly is the niece of the owner of that Mercedes. So when Detective Hodges goes back to interview the family and talk to the family about what happens, he meets Holly. And from the first page we meet Holly on, I fell in love. She is so much herself and so unapologetically herself and really doesn't give a fuck that I find Holly to just be the most endearing, loving character, even though I don't think she's supposed to be. And I have read the entire Mr. Mercedes series, and I wanted to know so much more about Holly, especially the way that series ended, and there's not a chance to really go back to that story. I wanted more of Holly, and according to King, he said that she just kind of took over. She took his heart and ran with it. She does make an appearance in The Outsider. If you've read that one, I've read that one by him. And during that investigation, they actually call Holly and ask Holly to come and help investigate because there's weird shit going on, and she handles weird shit. So you know that she continues a detective agency on after the events of Mr. Mercedes, but that's all we really find out. There's not much more. I know there's If It Bleeds, which is supposedly a short stories of some of the cases Holly's covered. I think I've not picked that up. Let me know if I should. If I should, I will. I just wasn't very interested. The case in the story of The Outsider interested me enough for me to finish that novel, but I didn't know if more of that storyline, knowing where it went and what happened, I didn't think that would interest me anymore, so I didn't pick up If It Bleeds. If you think I should and you like King, let me know. But Holly follows Holly. Like, it is her on her own. She is the main character that she always deserved to be. And she is trying to solve So she goes and tries to solve the case of a missing girl and ends up on her own up against a pair of unimaginably deprived and brutally disguised adversaries. So I'm excited. I didn't need no more than that. It's about Holly. all you had told me was about Holly Gibney, and I want to read it. So that came out on the 5th. The next one that came out on the 5th, and the last one that came out on the 5th, is Suddenly a Murder. It is a young adult YA murder mystery. It is a 1920s themed getaway that they go on. And our main character's best friend's boyfriend winds up found dead. And it's up to them to figure out what happened. That one looks really good. This was more of a cover pick than anything. Then, the one that came out today, the day I'm filming this, which is the 12th, is The Death I Gave Him. I did not need the synopsis to this one. I'm going to link all these below as well, because some of these I'm not giving great synopsises to, so I will link it below so you can look it up for yourself if my little tidbit interests you. This one I didn't need to know more than it's a queer Hamlet retelling. That's all I need to know. That's literally all I need to know. I'm so excited for it. Usually if it has queer in it, I want to read it. I want to say it's sapphic, maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. I know it's queer. Like I said. So The Death I Gave Him, I don't have a synopsis for, and I really didn't need a synopsis. All I know is that it's a queer Hamlet retelling, and I'm happy to read it. I'm so, so excited. And then the last one that comes out on the 26th is The Scarlet Veil. It follows Cicely, who is the good girl, who is the one that your parents always want their child to be. She does everything she's supposed to, and does what her parents want. But then she surprised the kingdom by becoming a huntswoman. And her and her fiance, Jean-Luc, who rules them with an iron fist, find out that there's a new evil in the kingdom that's leaving bodies in its wake, and they're tasked to figure out what's going on. So, those are all the books that I wanted to read that come out this month. Again, I wanted to get this out before the 5th. It didn't happen, but there you have it. I'll let y'all know when I have Holly in my hands, because I'm so excited for that book. Is there anything in September that are not on my radar that you think that should be? Is there anything that you think I should read that I haven't yet? Let me know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.